When I first met Yoel, and during the first few years in our relationship, I always thought of him as this onion. He has so many layers within him. He is very reserved. And then finally, I think he gets more and more comfortable. He opens up more.
So yeah, sharing that sort of emotional layer underneath, I think that's a really big step. She gives me this sense of, you know how you feel when you come home? Firstly, I think she's a wonderful, wonderful singer. She has an amazing voice. She involves herself in a lot of choirs. She is also notorious for having the best handwriting.
He's a bit of a goofball. He has a lot of lame dad jokes.
Oh,
he loves to cook.
Eating it?
Oh, well, yeah.
Well, that's why.
Yeah, that's where all
so
this comes from. I think when we're together, we either spend most of our time hanging out with other friends or we just do a movie marathon at home.
I managed to get her to watch all of the Star Wars trilogy, so that's a bit of a proud moment. I think we've been blessed because we have a lot of opportunities to spend time together. So we first met when we were on our very first day of uni, more than 9 years ago.
We are a very attached couple. We're inseparable. And then if one of us is not here, yeah, we really don't know what to do.
The 2nd of October, we actually went to Canberra. I think you want to tell this part? I think I was a bit quiet that day.
Yeah, he's more quiet than usual. But initially I thought, oh, maybe because he had to drive and he's just a bit tired. And then we drove back to Sydney.
That ticks off to 3rd of October. I actually drove into the wrong lane and we see this bunch of cars driving this one-way street towards us. So that explains the nervousness that I was feeling that day.
Something's just wrong, so I invited him over for a glass of water or something. And then he started looking pretty serious. And then he said he wants to talk to me. Well, what did you ask?
Aww. I just told you, I didn't really ask. I just said I would be honored if you would become my girlfriend. And she just nodded.
And then I think I couldn't sleep that night.
That first day of uni when we first met, I was coming into Sydney without any family. Got me quite nervous and it was quite daunting as well. But I met Lala and I sort of have that feeling inside that, oh, everything's gonna be okay.
I think of Yoel as someone who would always be there for me. He's my forever supporter.
Designated driver.
No matter how busy he gets, he always make time for us. And I'm sure he'll always make time for our family as well in the future. He always remembers our monthly anniversary, which is weird because usually the girls would remember.
We just had our 97th one, by the way.
See, show off.